Hey y'all, this is Shannon Cothran. At least that's how most folks know me. Just want to take a minute. This is a new channel, a new series of videos I've been intending on doing, and this really isn't how I wanted to start them out. But with the way things have been going recently, I kind of felt it's necessary to step up and say something. I'm gonna talk to you for a minute about these. Scary. Not really, because that's an inanimate object. It doesn't have thumbs, it doesn't have legs, it doesn't have feet, it doesn't have hands, it doesn't have arms, it doesn't have a consciousness. It makes no independent decisions. It is a tool, and like any tool, it can be used to help, it can be used to harm. And people seem to lose sight of that. With everything that's been going on recently, people are once again jumping up and down wanting to blame the tool that was used for violence, not the person who committed the violence. Think about that for a second. A tool didn't commit violence. A person committed violence. That's human nature. There are good people, there are bad people, and there are sick people. Sometimes good people do bad things, sometimes bad people do good things, sometimes sick people do good and bad things. Everybody does good and bad things. But at the end of the day, it's people who choose to act or choose not to act. You can't tell me that gun regulation is solving these problems, because California, New York, Chicago, Connecticut, all of these states, Massachusetts, there's more, but all of these states have relatively stringent gun control laws. And yet, as we recently saw in San Bernardino, people got guns. People used guns to commit acts of violence. Bad people will do bad things. How they choose to do them is just dependent on what they want to do. Other parts of the world, bombs seem to be the way to go. In the past, it's been gases, poison gases, noxious gases, toxic gases, acidic gases, base gases. If there is a way to hurt another human being, humanity has thought of it. And humanity will continue to think of them, because unfortunately that's human nature. So passing laws to ban guns isn't going to work. How many shootings have happened in gun-free zones? I can tell you from personal experience that a stabbing was averted because I carried my pistol into a place where I wasn't supposed to have it. Ooh. And everybody out there, almost unilaterally, there have always been people who will criticize and naysay and shout down and just hate because they're hateful, bigoted, sad, miserable people, came out and said, hey, good job, man. Good job. But if you're supporting people who push anti-gun legislation, well, do you really mean good job? If somebody had been in San Bernardino or Sandy Hook or Columbine, or I can't think of any other media buzzwords off the top of my head because I tend not to like to keep them around, as all they do is generate hate and fear. Someone there, any of those places, had a gun, had a pistol, been able to shoot back, say, teacher, janitor, principal, nurse, doctor, taxi driver, guy on the street, maybe less people would be dead. Just a thought. On the other hand, if you really want to see how hiding behind a desk while someone opens fire on you works out for you, yeah, that is your choice. If you want to carry around a pocket full of rocks to throw at a guy with a shotgun, a rifle, you can try that. I'd rather try that than throw a rock at somebody who's trying to set off a bomb. I'd rather do that than try and hide behind a desk while someone's trying to set off a bomb. But honestly, I'd rather be able to defend myself. I think there's a lot of you out there who are going to see this who would agree that the ability to defend yourself should be basic and inherent. Because at the end of the day, you're it. You're the only one who's going to be able to take care of you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You can't have somebody else watching over you all day, every day. Never going to happen. It can't happen. It's not actually possible. So, you roll the dice however you like. But please stop supporting people who are trying to tell me and other people like me that we can't be responsible for ourselves, that we can't be responsible for protecting our families, that we can't be responsible for protecting our communities. Not all of you like me. But given the choice, would you rather have somebody, me or somebody like me, standing next to you when a crazy person comes in with a bomb, a gun, knife, or somebody else who's completely unarmed and unprepared to act? Just something to think about. Have a good night. Be safe. Be responsible. Stand up for yourself. Thank you.